15-minute session for a client, so I'm going to be sharing psychic wisdom and energy healing. If any of you are interested in exploring a psychic session with me, please come visit me at my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. All right, I'm going to read the goals here and get started. This is going to be an incredible experience, and I'm really excited to meet you and get to connect with you today. Okay, so I'm going to read these goals. You had so many nice things to say. Okay, you say, hello, Abby. I absolutely love all your videos and what you're doing for humanity. Thank you so very much for all you do. I'm a 54-year-old single mother and grandmother, experiencing a whole bag of goodies, including addiction to pain pills I was on for chronic pain. I've been on addiction medication for about 2 years, but I feel I'm addicted to that also. I'm also a spiritual person with psychic abilities, but they've been closed off for quite a while. I need help finding out the whys of this addiction, the root, so that I can begin releasing and healing. I don't even know where to begin on my own. I realize I'm holding on to it, but don't know why I can't let go. All I felt for so long is chained down to this addiction, this medication. Living my life based on a monthly schedule of refills is completely fear-based and has a stranglehold on me. I'd love to be the phoenix who rises from the ashes. I'd love to be my happy, bright self again. I know that I have a mountain of buried baggage, so you may have to bring a bulldozer. I would like to give permission for you to share my videos. So many people are in my shoes struggling with addiction, feeling that they'll never get out of it, hiding it from the outside world like I have. I have watched your video on addiction. It was very inspiring. I related a lot to it. Thank you so much for your time, energy, and devotion. That was so well written. That was so many kind things, but so much of the raw of what you're going through. But I actually, just reading this, it's very obvious that, you have a real caliber for writing. You have a real caliber for keeping it lighthearted, even though you're going through a really tough time. You're very relatable. You really are bright. Just reading this, there is quite a lot of brightness to you. So thank you so much. I'm going to relax now and get tuned in. Okay, let's see what we can find out here. Let's see what we can conquer. Let's see what we can discover. You're asking about the whys, the root. You're asking about, you want to let go of this. You don't know why you can't let go of this. You want to know what's beneath the surface. Okay. Well, there's it was like a loud whisper, and it's about love, and it's about companionship, and it's about like this feeling like this addiction medication, pain medication, it's there for you. Who else has been there for you? This has been there for you. How could you just let go of that? It's been there to help you, right? What's beneath the surface of this message, though? You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. I'm just wondering, and they're not showing me this is just Abby talking here. I know you're saying you're a single mother, grandmother. The first thing I experience is actually kind of like a love affair beneath the surface, okay? That's the first thing I run into. Is it possible that you've had difficult relationships in the past, that this could also be kind of a parallel, even though it's not a person that you're in a relationship with, it's a substance you're in a relationship with? Is it possible that you're still working through whatever was attracting those other relationships? You're working through it here with this medication now. So if you can't, let's say you've let go of other relationships, now you have the medication to fill in the blanks, but you can't let go of this because you were still struggling to let go of that. This is just something that comes to mind, but just think about it, okay? But let's just see what comes up next. Yeah, you put it in front of you. And all right, I'll try to describe what this scene looks like. It's a kind of an interesting structure. It's got like an Aztec vibe to it. It's a chiseled out stone face. It's a male energy. It stands in front of you. It's got kind of like a keyhole shape, but it's all made out of stone. There's just like this triangle at the lower half, and then there's this round half at the top, which is the face, okay? And it's like a keyhole. It's like a very unique keyhole. But this is a stone, okay? And this is a man that stands in front of you. This is just blocking you, shielding you. But it's the keyhole. So you have to, how do you empower yourself? Because I tell you, just walk around it. Just walk around this. Come over here and stand by me. And it's almost like there's this weird numbing effect. There's this weird inability to know how strong you are. It just numbs you and encourages you to be like a baby, to just be docile, you know, not able to stand your ground against it, because you have an insecurity or vulnerability standing your ground against a conflict. And this conflict, what is it? Does it have a personality? Is this like it's almost like this is a person, and you let this person have so much more power than you. I can't even get, I mean, it's so simple. Just go around this. Just go around. Just stand by me, and then we'll just look at it from another angle. But you're very like almost so numb you can't stand up and move. You can't get, you couldn't get around it even if you tried, even if you wanted to. It's like I have to come pick you up to get you to come over by me. Could you even stand by me? But my guides are saying no, not to go around and pick you up, because that's just enabling what is the thing that is your lesson. Like that's just enabling you to maintain that position. And I can't enable you, otherwise you'll just find a way to return to this cycle. So you have to be the one that does it, okay? All right, this is another growth. This is the next thing, okay? There's like a ripping off of my skin across my forehead, a ripping off of my nose. There's a ripping off of my face. And I have hair. I have a pretty flower in my hair. I have like a skeleton face. I kind of look like a cartoon character. But not anything that any of us would be familiar with. She has teeth, and she's kind of like a little girl in a way. And she's not necessarily bone skinny. She has some like thickness to the bones, so it does look kind of like a body. She's kind of pleasant, like she's just going about a normal day in her world, which is full of other people that look like this. It's like, I keep seeing images of SpongeBob. It would be like if we entered into SpongeBob's world. It would be different, right? And SpongeBob sometimes enters into the human world, you know? Now, but in real life, if we were to enter into a real life version of SpongeBob, it would be it would be different, right? And so to enter into your world is very different. Oh, okay. Something in the air here. It's a dust. Doesn't really have any taste to it. It doesn't, it's kind of like sawdust in a way. It's kind of dust. Everything is normal. Everything is fine. Everything is normal for these types of people, for this community. It's all normal. But this, I'm trying to break this down. It's like, okay, there's kind of a dome over top of this environment, and all these people kind of socialize, and nobody really notices anything out of the ordinary. I, though, am in here, and it's like, wow, I'm kind of like in a different reality, like a SpongeBob world. Like, it's a different place where everybody kind of looks like they have bodies, but they're kind of like skeleton people. It seems pleasant, to be honest. It's peculiar, but there's something odd about the balance here. And then the dust in the air, it's almost like it kind of um, makes it cloudy, even though it doesn't look cloudy. It does. It makes it cloudy. Judgment is cloudy. And I try to break this dome to let the fresh air in, to let like some new energy, a new community, a new environment to kind of enter into your world. And I can't merge you with a different environment, and I can't break this down so that you can access new energy. I will say that there is a pickle here about your scenario, because you want to let this go. But where I'm seeing you're starting from right now, and this environment, this place, vibrationally, it's like I'm trying to break this down. I'm trying to get you into new energy, a totally new environment, new exchanges of experience. Okay, but it's like you can't get out of this. You can't leave this. You can't. It's like a new step will change everything for you. Like getting out of this environment, getting into a new environment would really give you an energetic change. The energetic change would give you the wave, the tsunami wave, like it will pick up, and then it's like, oh, you're out of that environment, whoosh, and it will give you a push. All right? But it's not easy. That's not easy. You can't just seem to do that. I'm going to go back to the original scene. And I just snap my fingers and I say, you get up, you get up, you get up. You challenge yourself. You challenge yourself. You have to. Because if you're saying that you're ready, then you have to follow through with that. Otherwise, you're gonna stay in this cycle of it. This is a common energy space that we all get stuck in, and it's the energy space of I'm not ready yet. I want to do this, but I'm not ready yet. I want to do this, but I'm not ready yet. I want to do this, but I'm not ready yet. Now you're in the cycle of I want to do this, but I'm not ready yet. It has to be, for the energy to be most powerful, it's either yes or it is no. Because when it's, I want this, but I'm not ready yet, or I can't get this, and you're always kind of lingering, and that's kind of like this, that's this circular space that it's really hard to break out of, okay? So you literally will have to say and follow through with it, I'm ready now. And what are you afraid of? What is your greatest fear? That you won't be yourself? That this will be painful? When are you going to be ready to go through that? You don't want to go through that, so you're not going to. So you're going to say, I want it, but I don't want it yet. So these are things to think about. These are because it is you will have to go through a pathway, right? You're going to have to go through the challenge of becoming yourself again. Becoming yourself again. Because you want that. You're saying, I want to be my bright self again. So how are you going to be that? How are you going to honor that desire? How are you going to honor that desire if you say, I'm ready, but I'm not ready yet? And so you're putting your bright self on hold. Again, it's like the phone is ringing. It's like, I don't want to answer that right now. It's not the right time. Now it's ringing again. Oh, shoot. I'm not ready to answer that. Oh, it's this text message. No, you got to answer the phone. You got to answer the call. You're putting your psychic gifts, like you're defining it as, I have psychic gifts, but these are on hold because of this addiction. I have this really bright side of myself that I want to step into that part of who I am again. But you're going to put that on hold too. Like, I want this, but I'm not ready yet. So you're saying what you want, but you're saying you're not ready yet. But you're saying what you want, and you're saying you're not ready yet. So how do we shift into I'm ready now? Because you literally are going to have to say yes to yourself. Say yes to the bright self you're putting on hold, okay? Say yes to your psychic gifts coming back to you. Say yes to yourself, right? Not yes to the addiction. Yes to the addiction is an abusive partner, okay? So you're letting an abusive partner run your life. But yes to yourself is you growing out of that relationship, you empowering yourself, you being more than just your bright self. You're the phoenix out of the ashes, right? Oh yeah, totally. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna ask because I'm like looking at the scene again with the stone, and I'm looking at the scene with like the people and just kind of different reality. Everything's normal to them, but something kind of off there. This concept of getting you into new, like a new pace, like a new environment. Um, it does wonders, you know, even taking a trip for like a week just to get out of town, it does wonders. You don't even, it's like surprises you how much wonder it does. Like just to get away for a short time, it gives you a rebirth, a refresh of your energy, a refresh of how you see yourself, your perspective. You access downloads because you're outside of your usual vibe of the usual vibrations. So you enter in a different vibration so you can translate new information, and it helps you to transform and become a more dynamic person, you know? But they aren't really saying much about that right now. We're just set that aside. Let's see. I just want to stick with this for a few more minutes. I just want to see what else they want to say. Oh, okay. Okay. Now they are. Oh, I'm you right now. I'm stuck. I'm the person on the other side of the keyhole. There's a surfboard. There's a color red. The surfboard is red on the bottom and then it's white with a red stripe down the center. There's a surfer guy here. He's like pretty cute. He's got like a kind of Goldilocks hair, is short and a really nice tan. He has a whistle like he's a um maybe a like like he works on the beach like Baywatch or something. Okay, I'm still you. I'm stuck. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Oh man, it's like being paralyzed. It's like literally being paralyzed. I can do this. Oh, okay. I see myself now looking at myself as you. And I'm pointing at you. And I'm blowing the whistle and I say, get up. Apparently, I'm a drill sergeant right now. And I don't know why, but that I stand up. When somebody tells me to get up, I just do what they say for some reason. I don't know why. Like I couldn't tell myself to get up, but if somebody else told me to get up, then I could listen. I could do it, but I can't seem to follow through with my own direction. Okay, I'm paralyzed again. Okay, I'm trying to get that. You're not paralyzed. You are not paralyzed. I'm you, I'm inside of you, and I'm saying you're not paralyzed. You can move. You're free. You're free. Yeah, this is going to be awkward, but dancing, like moving your body, like I'm going to pretend to be a swan and I'm going to be a swan dancer. And I'm going to dance like if swans could be like human dancers, then I'm going to dance like a swan would dance. It'll actually get your energy flowing. It'll get you moving. It'll get you paying attention to yourself and your creativity. It'll start to energize you and bring you back to you. This is your relationship with yourself here. Something about interpretive dance that would be really like really healthy for you. It's really fun actually. It's very like this would be great with preschoolers or kindergartners. Like pretend you're a gummy bear and now dance like a gummy bear would dance. Like it's really fun actually. It's very creative. And it actually is because it is so creative and you're taking a creative vision inside your mind here in your third eye inside of your mind and you're bringing it into a physical activity. It's actually prompting your psychic ability to come back and it's prompting your fun, vibrant, happy, creative nature to be introduced to you again. And you got this. You got this. And one day at a time, right? But you have to say today's the day. You have to because then you're putting your dreams on hold and how long do you want to do that for? You sometimes you just have to go for it, you know, you just have to go for it. You just have to take that leap of faith because don't be afraid of the future because you got to follow through with what you know that is right for you right now. And don't stay in that cycle of I want this, I'm not ready yet, because that is very hard to get out of. People get in that cycle with all kinds of things, like one of them is anybody who's trying to diet or trying to, like, you break a habit, like it's like I know I need this, but I'm not ready yet. I need to say that thing, but I'm not ready yet. I need to make this like life change, but I'm just not ready yet. um so eventually you have to say, I don't know when I'm going to be ready. I don't know what I need to be ready. If to be ready, I need this. I don't know when I'm ever going to have that. So why don't I just start imperfectly? Like, I'll just start with what I am and what I have right now, and it's going to be imperfect, it's not going to be ideal, but I have to at least start. You have to start. Yes. So that's what's coming. Wow. And you've got a, one thing I like is you're very relatable, and you're very colorful, you're very easy to be around. I like the dancing and the kids, and um just reading your message, and like everything about your energy field, like it tells me that you could be a very inspiring person. You really could really impact a lot of people, all different ages, because there's kind of an inner child in you that's very fun, and that shines through no matter how old you are. It's very attractive, very appealing. All right. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for sharing. And everybody out there who's watching, thank you for being a part of my life, for supporting my videos and supporting the clients who share. Thank you for the likes and the comments, and feel free to subscribe if you haven't yet. Have a wonderful day, everybody.